We're going to continue with Chapter 7.3. This is equations with fractions. Equations with fractions. Okay, to eliminate denominators. To eliminate denominators. Remember, denominators are the bottom numbers of fractions. To eliminate denominators, multiply each term by the LCM, which is least common multiple. Least common multiple. So to get rid of the denominators, multiply each term by the least common multiple. Okay, let's take a look at each one of these four equations that we're going to be doing. Now in this first equation, let's look at the denominators. We have a 4 and we have another 4. Okay, so what's the least common multiple? In other words, what are we going to get rid of these 4s, we're going to multiply by 4. Because each one of these fractions, least common multiple is 4. Looking at number 2, we have a 5, a 4, and a 10. So what numbers will 5, 4, and 10, what will they multiply into? 20. 5, 4, and 10, they all fit into 20. And that is what we're going to use to multiply each term by. Number 3, we have a 2, a 3, a 6, and a 3. So what will 2, 3, and 6, what will they all go into? They can multiply into 6. So that's the least common multiple. Number 4, we have a 3, a 4, a 3, and a 6. So out of those numbers, what will they all fit into? No, they don't all fit into 6. How about 12? They all will fit into 12. 3 goes into 12, 4 goes into 12, and 6 will go into 12. So this is what the numbers that we're going to use to multiply each term by to get rid of, to eliminate the denominators. So looking at number 1, the least common multiple, we have a 4 and a 4. The least common multiple is 4. I'm going to multiply each term, this term by 4, this term by 4, and this one here over here by 4. Now, if you want to, you can put a 1 under it if you like. Multiply by fractions there. Okay, let's stop here. We'll finish doing this problem. Let's go on to the others to see what we have to multiply by. Okay, number 2. Again, we just did this up above. A 5, 4, and 10, they all go into 20. So I'm going to multiply each term by 20. Every term on both sides by 20. Okay, let's move on down to, and if you want to, you can put a 1 under it if it makes it easier for you. Okay, let's go down to number 3. Okay, we have a 2, 3, 6, and 3. They all will fit into 6. So I'm going to multiply each term by 6. And remember, when you write this down, multiplying, remember it's on top. So that's why some people like to put a 1 under it, just so they know that. Okay, let's go to number 4. Slide over. So we have a 3, 4, 3, and 6. Okay, they all fit into 12. So I'll multiply every term by 12. And again, if you want to put a 1 under it, you can. But just realize that the 12 is on top. It's not on the bottom. Okay, let's go back to 1. Let's finish the problem. Now we have to do the first step of every single problem. So going over here, notice that 4, this is 4 divided by 4. Or 4 goes in there once, 4 goes in there once. So you're left with just the letter x. Or you could say 1x if you like. And over here, plus 4 times 2, that's 8. Over here, 4 goes into 4 once. And I just have 3 over 1, which is 3. So now I have a simple one-step problem. So my next step is to just subtract 8. Negative 8 and 3, they're different signs. You know there's more negative. And 8 take away 3 is 5. So you can see that we eliminated the denominators simply by multiplying the least common multiple. And now we just have a simple equation. Okay, number 2, we multiplied everything by 20. Now let's simplify this. 5 will go into 20. 5 goes in there once, 5 goes into 20 4 times. So now you have 4 times 4. That's 16. So you have 16x. And I have a minus. And then notice that 4 will go into 20. 4 goes in there once. 4 goes into 25. 5 times 3 is 15. So it's a 15x. See, now we have no more fraction. 3/4 is gone. It's just 15x. There's a minus there. 10 goes into 20 twice. 2 times 3 is 6. So now this is a 6x. And negative 1 times 20 is just negative 20. Okay, so now we have no denominators anymore. No fractions. All the fractions are gone. It's like a fraction buster. Okay, I'm going to just combine this. 16x minus 15x. 16 minus 15 is just 1. Right? 1x. And I'll bring down the minus 6x. And then 1x minus 6. 1 take away 6. Well, that's negative 5. Negative 5x. 1x minus 6x is negative 5x. I divide by negative 5. Five goes into 20 4 times. The answer is 4. Again, notice how my equals, I try to keep that lined up as much as possible. Here I combine like terms, divided by negative 5. Okay, number 3, I multiplied everything by 6. And just so you don't confuse, I'm just going to go ahead and put parentheses right there. So it's not 6 minus 3, it's 6 times negative 3. Well, anyways, I have 2 going into 6. 2 goes into 6. 2 goes in there once. 2 goes into 6. 3. So I have 3 times negative 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And there's one negative. So it's negative 9x. On the next term, let's see, it's all positive. And it's 6 divided by 3, or 3 that's just 2, right? 6 divided by 3 is 2. Or 3 goes in here once, 3 goes in there twice. That's 2x. Bring down my equals. Then I have, again, that's not 6 minus 5, it's 6 times negative 5. 6 goes into 6, right? Once and once. You're just left with negative 5. Then I have a minus, and 3 goes into 6 twice. 2 times 4 is 8. So I have no more fractions. Okay, let's do a little combining of like terms. I have negative 9x. I'll bring down my equals here. Negative 9x plus 2x. Well, I know there's more negative. 9 take away 2 is 7. So it's negative 7x. On the right side, negative 5 and negative 8 is negative 13. Then I'm going to divide by 7, negative 7 actually. Oh, rats. Thought it was going to come out nice and even there, but it didn't. So that's gone, and that leaves you with x. And then this is just, the negatives cancel, it's just 13 over 7. Or, you could go ahead and write it as 7 goes in there, 1 6/7. Rats, I was hoping that would come out nice and even. If I made a mistake, go ahead and let me know. Number 4, let's see, I multiplied everything by 12. 3 goes into 12 4 times. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus, let's see, 4 goes into 12 3 times. 3 times x is 3x. Bring down the equals. 3 goes into 12 4 times, so you're just left with 4. Minus 6 goes into 12, 2. 2 times 1, that's just 2. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and combine like terms. So I have 4 minus 2, that is just 2. And I'll bring the rest down. That's 3x plus 8. Okay, next I want to, what? Do I want to subtract 3? Or divide by 3? Or do I subtract 8? Or what do I do? I subtract 8. Okay, that's gone. That's going to leave us with 3x. Bring down the equals, keep it lined up. 2 minus 8, that's negative 6. You divide by 3. 3 goes into 6, 2, and there's 1 negative. So going back to before, if you eliminate denominators, multiply each term by the LCM, least common multiple, and now you have no fractions.